everybody. Namaste. So something funny just happened. I just sat down to do this, and I was about to say, like, Bienvenito, welcome. And I had in my head, all of a sudden this song popped in my head, whoosh. And it really made me laugh, and I just checked to see if Alexa could play it, and she can, so we're gonna do that. Without further ado, and so forgive me. The second part of this video, after we do the flow, we're gonna do some yoga together. That's what we're doing tonight. It's late. I should go to bed, really. I don't know why I'm doing this. I just got out of a really nice bath. I'm a little bit oily. But I got home and it was one of those like tiny bit frustrating evenings. So I was like, what could I do to cheer up? And you know what I did? I watched some of my own videos. And so I thought, okay, I'll do one for tonight, because my schedule with my little guy really got changed, and that's what had upset me. But everything happens for a reason, right? And we have to make our own choice by choosing how to feel about things. But I came home, I was a little bit frustrated, cheered myself right up. But I've been drinking chamomile and valerian tea all evening, so I'm very sleepy, and I really should go to bed. But we're gonna do just the flow. And like I said, forgive me, but my ex today, the father of my little guy, he's a turkey, like I have been saying, and so I'm gonna be a turkey too. Isn't that what brothers and sisters are for? We kind of like egg each other on. We had a bit of a texting, and we, I think, have agreed to just not do that, but we kind of indulged in being angry with each other, though it wasn't even about each other, so I know that we know that deep down. And after we both decided to stop with the texting, the conversation went on, I think, telepathically. It carried on until it was done. I found peace. I came home. In the past, I would have, when I lived with him, I would have had a drink, I would have had a cigarette, we would have argued. My fire would have been fueled. But I don't do that anymore, and that's what all of this practice is about. And if you've watched all of my videos, I don't know why you would, but if you have, thank you. I don't know if I have even, but if you've watched my progression, I've been learning how to deal with my emotions. I've been learning how to have emotional discipline. I come home now and I drink tea or kombucha. And I calm the fire. So that's what the practice is about. So I was going to do the song Hysteria, because I was feeling a little bit hysteria, and I know I had said we're not going to do hysteria, let's not go there. But then tonight I was like, screw it, we're going to do it. Who doesn't love Def Leppard? Come on, one-handed drummer. So much admiration and respect. So I thought we could go with that, and it really is a good song. But anyway, like I said, I just sat down and this other song came to me, so we're gonna do it. Manu Chao. Bienvenido to Tijuana. So that's kind of the mood I'm in. We're gonna groove out. We're gonna flow. We're gonna pretend we're in Tijuana, causing trouble. Rebellious, Pluto in Capricorn, Pluto retrograde in Capricorn, whoa, explosive, 90-degree angle to Mars in Aries. This is just what's happening astrologically. It's a little bit tense. Between the conformists and the rebels, I think I could sum it all up as that. So join me, we're in a little bit of a rebel mood here at Casa Waverly. Bienvenido, we're gonna flow and get out that fire, and then we're gonna lie down and we're gonna listen to some Trevor Hall, and hopefully we'll forgive. We're gonna listen to his wonderful song called Forgive, because I listened to it in the bath and I got to a place of forgiveness, and then I wrote my ex a nice text, and now I'm doing a nice video for you all. So I'm spreading my love and my light. But the practice is always of finding your peace, getting to your peace, coming back to yourself, no matter what, even if it takes all day. Peace. So join me, put down your mat. We're gonna float to some Tijuana. Alexa, play Welcome to Tijuana by Manu Chao.
Welcome to Tijuana by Manu Chao on Amazon Music.
And everyone listening to it kind of loud too.
Welcome to Tijuana, tequila, sexo, marihuana. Welcome to Tijuana.
Have fun with it. That's what it's about. Live and laugh. Flow however you like. I don't like giving directions.
Bienvenida a Tijuana, bienvenida mi amor, de noche a la mañana. Bienvenida a Tijuana, bienvenida a mi suerte. A mí me gusta verte. Bienvenida a Tijuana. Bienvenida a Tijuana. Bienvenida mi amor. De noche a la mañana. Bienvenida mi amor. Bienvenida a Tijuana. Bienvenida a tu pena. Bienvenida a la cena. Sopita de camarón. Bienvenida a Tijuana. Bienvenida a mi suerte. Bienvenida a la muerte. Por la Panamericana. Welcome to Tijuana. Welcome to Tijuana. Welcome to Tijuana. Tequila, sexo, marihuana. Welcome to Tijuana. Con el coyote no hay aduana. Bienvenida a Tijuana. Bienvenida a sexo, marihuana. De noche a la mañana. Bienvenida a Tijuana. No hay aduana. Welcome to Tijuana. Tequila, sexo, marihuana. Welcome to Tijuana. Con el coyote no hay aduana.
No será difícil dar con su domicilio. Dime los basureros. ¿Alguna novedad?
Nuestra lucha es por el respeto a nuestro derecho a gobernar y gobernarnos, y el mal gobierno impone a los más la ley de los menos. Nuestra lucha es por la libertad para el pensamiento y el caminar, y el mal gobierno pone cárceles y tumbas. Nuestra lucha es por la justicia, y el mal gobierno se llena de criminales y asesinos. Techo, tierra, trabajo, pan, salud, educación, independencia, democracia, libertad. Estas fueron nuestras demandas en la larga noche de los 500 años. Estas son hoy nuestras exigencias.
Mamá, ahí te dejo mi carrito. Un asunto importante que atender.
Dame un café.
¿Quieres café, mi vida? Pues sírvetelo.
Hermanos y hermanas de otras razas y otras lenguas, aquel a cuya mano se acerque este manifiesto, que lo haga pasar a todos los hombres de esos pueblos.
Oh, that was so good. Save me from having to do some push-ups. I was about to. Let's just do a few. We'll do a plank. We can do a plank. Okay, we'll get in some 5 push-ups here, okay? Try to keep your elbows in with your body. Keeping that plank. Now our last count is at 5. Woo. Woo. Bienvenitos to Tijuana. I love Manu Chao. I listen to the whole album and flow. Dance yoga. for joining me. I like going in and out a little bit. Late night videos tend to do that. Okay, so lay down a nice towel on your mat so you're cozy for our lie down relaxation. We're gonna relax so that we can go to sleep, and we're gonna forgive and not have to listen to me and all of my stories and all of my wisdom, though I do share all of my stories to sort of bring in the Vedic philosophy, trying to stay in our light. I was very much surrounded by my angels today. One in particular is one of my passed on uncles, who was a French Canadian, big tough man, but he had a joie de vivre and he liked to drink a lot. But he had a big house. He was a builder. He was a teacher, but he was a builder. He had a wonderful family anyway. Walking into my job this morning a little bit like trying to pull up my bootstraps and have some oomph. In came my uncle, and he just had my back all day, and I just feel really blessed for that. So I want you to try to believe, okay? You just have to open up the barriers that you've put up against your belief and try to have faith. The breath of God is our faith. Hanuman is, in Vedic wisdom, the breath of God. And we celebrate him. I celebrate him for sure. Faith, hope. When you have hope for something and you can hope it, I hope something happens, but that's not really believing, is it? Hope turns into faith when we really know that the universe has our back. So if I could impart anything, let it be my faith to you all, that your angels are right there with you. And on this earth, it's very difficult to be human. It just is. And I have my Jesus candle. And it's so funny, earlier I was sitting at my kitchen table, picking up myself, because that's what we have to do. We only have ourselves. We can only boost up our own morale, really. And I thought about this idea of how hard it is to be human down here, and how really all of us humans are actually the breath of God, the one creator. We are all one. I say this all the time. It is the law of one. Once we get to this level of consciousness where we really can believe that, we are all one representation, each unique, of God. I thought, who's that one representation of God? Just as I looked up and saw my Jesus candle, and I thought that was funny. That's what he came here to be and teach us all. And his number one message, not to just go on and on about Jesus, sorry, bear with me for 1 second or two. As I say, I'm not going to talk, but really, I just want to impart this. His last words on the cross were, "Forgive them, Lord, for they know not what they do." And this just has to be something that we keep in mind all of the time. And it was the message from my angel, my uncle, this morning, he reminded me of all of the clientele of where I work and how those guys, it's hard to do that job. You have to be tough to be an entrepreneur, a contractor, and work for yourself and have a building business, and it's just hard. So all of these men are tough. And it's hard to have them all as clientele and go in every day and face them. You kind of have to have a tough outer skin. That's why I say who I am in my regular life is a little bit tougher than how I represent myself here. That's all I mean, but I've had to become tough because we can't let ourselves be walked on, no matter how angelic we are. But we do have to keep in mind that these men are also humans. Everybody, we're all humans, and deep down, we all have a heart. And so if we treat everybody that way, like they're all human beings with a heart, with a spirit deep inside, and we all need to be treated with respect. This is just all I keep trying to say. Forgive each other for not acting wonderfully. We're all just doing our best. But deep down, we are all spirits, and we are all the same, and we can treat each other like that, knowing and having empathy for each other, knowing that we're all trying our best. We should all be trying our best anyway. I hope you're trying your best. That is what it is to live in the light. And not 100% all the time. Sorry, I'm screaming. not 100% all the time, like that's impossible, but at least try to be mindful 100% all the time, to at least be watching your actions, that everything that you do has a ripple reaction. So all of our actions have consequences, and we have to keep everybody in mind. Welcome to Tijuana. But we're all turkeys too, and we can all bug each other too. And like it's not easy to be the souls in each other's lives that are meant to come in and really give each other the hard time. So, but in the end, forgive. So we're gonna lie down, do our relaxation, and forgive, because Trevor Hall just has this wonderful song about forgive. We're gonna listen to him talk about it instead of me. But thank you for listening. Give me a like. I'm gonna point it down and invite you all to lie down with me and relax now and rest, because that is the most important thing. Enter your soul, enter your own spirit, spend time with you now, forgiving everybody else and yourself. Forgive yourself. That is also very important. Please, that is a practice we should all be doing. Don't be your own worst critic, don't be your own worst judge. Don't do that. If I did that, I could never watch any of my videos. I would never post any videos. So that is the thing. We can't be too harsh with ourselves, and forgive yourself. If ever things don't go well or you say something you regret, just apologize. All we can do is our best in every moment. So forgive yourself too. Alexa, play Forgive by Trevor Hall.
Forgive by Trevor Hall, featuring Luca Lesson on Amazon Music.
Big stretch. Starting on the left, 4 circles, and then reverse 4 circles.
Sun coming up on the earth, open up strong and we learn. Never done, never do we waver. Who is the one that we seek? Who is the one within we? I don't fear the answer.
Rise up
I know hope it has
and
wings.
4
I can see it
circles.
rest with the king. Let it shine unbounded. Out of the mouth comes the water.
Now reverse.
Out of the earth came a daughter. All I hear is to forgive.
Exhale down 45 degrees. Inhale up 3 more times.
Out of the hands of Creator, I call out my
Pull it and
Daddy. Lead us
And
into
twist.
patience. Need you to miss on the ceiling. Let it rain down for a healing. I know this is ancient. Well, I love you and I
Same thing on the right.
Hey, little child, can you feel it? Let it come full circle. Giving up on separation. Now it's time that we face it. All I hear is to forgive.
Even if it's not easy. Especially if it's not easy.
Watch it come and carry us
forgive everything that has ever happened. Life is everything we can imagine, laid out in patterns of pain and passion. You cannot control it, so keep your compassion. There are no accidents, and there are no factions. There is no us and them, nothing to borrow or lend, no enemy or friend, and only forgiveness can make that happen. The only battle worth the fight, from the Rwandan genocide to the Seven Sisters forgiving Orion for how he chases them across the skies every night. Forgiveness is forgiving, so give yourself this gift from time to time. And that all of your mistakes become all of your greatest gifts in disguise.
It's not easy to forgive. I know, that's what makes it a practice. Definitely not easy to forgive yourself. Much easier though, if you do the practice and you do the work and you know that you're doing your best. And that way you can face the world honestly. And try to impart the wisdom that you've gained through life, because really wisdom is our learnt experiences accumulated. So all I'm doing is sharing that. Hope I can help someone out there. And you know what? A friend just came to me and joined that practice who isn't passed on, but isn't doing well necessarily. And I have to just dedicate this to him, JP. I hope that you could find it in yourself to forgive yourself at some point in your life before it's too late. Because I think really that is the key to inner salvation anyway, for sure, is definitely to forgive ourselves. We're the ones that have to forgive ourselves, really. And forgive the people around you that can't really fix you for you, you know? Other people can't fix us. I can't fix you guys. You have to do it. Forgive me. When I was at my rockest bottom, I had to pull myself up. So I keep saying this. We have to forgive ourselves and then do the work to bring ourselves up, and then our angels shine on us, and then we can feel good and we can be our best selves and we can share. And live and laugh at it all. For God's sakes. I know it's not easy. That's all I'm trying to say. When I relate my own personal stories, it's just to say that I know it's not easy. So I can't just be saying, do this, do that, and it's all going to be fine. Really, it's a practice. That's why I keep saying practice. Every one of my videos is a practice. So watch till the end, because at the end is when we feel better. I used to work at the YMCA at the front counter, and people would come in supremely pissed in their own thing. They go in, they work out, and they come out chill. We used to call that being on the other side. So that's what I always mean about on the other side of the storm. At the end of my videos, we're on the other side. Bienvenido to the other side. We did it. We did the practice. That's the best we can do. And tomorrow's another day. It's a good job getting through today. Namaste. Just do some practice. Listen to some music and chill out. Drink some tea. Better than alcohol. Love and light, everybody. Peace. Peace is surrendering to what is. It is what it is. If you can't change it, surrender and find your peace in that. And forget. Namaste. Buonasera. Buenas noches. Bonsoir. Beni. Bora. Je t'aime. Sweet dreams. I love you all.